Hello everyone, I am Wonderful Skiff, and we are here now with another Skiff Smasher Showcase, and today we have the wonderful Whitefang. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. So for those unaware, Whitefang here, she is number 7 in Nebraska, right?
Correct.
And
well, I mean, that was technically the last PR I was on.
Last PR, and will reclaim the rightful throne of number 1 in South Dakota very soon. Hopefully.
I'm gonna try my best, but it's gonna be a tough spot to contest.
For sure. Yeah, no, South Dakota is definitely a pretty solid scene for the most part. We're not gonna talk about South Dakota's number 7, but so anyway, yeah, we're gonna get right into here. So yeah, as mentioned, I think I mentioned already, but Whitefang is a Ridley main. Might be changing up a little bit because of the recent patch, maybe.
I've definitely been screwing around with Mewtwo a lot more because I played Mewtwo back in Smash 4, and I've always wanted to like put a lot more work into him in this game, but he just never really spoke to me until now. So
that's fair. Now God, I can't do anything. Okay. All right, but anyway,
yeah, Mewtwo feels like an actual character now to me. So. But the Ridley is always going to be here to stay, so whether he's a secondary or a counter.
Well, that makes sense. So, but one of the first questions I actually really do like to start off with here, I just brought up the Ridley thing, and you know, because we just had that patch recently too. But the first thing I like to ask people is, where does your tag come from?
All right, we'll talk about my tag right now because I don't really want to talk about my previous tag.
That's fine.
So honestly, the tag I have right now, because I'm a bit of a Ruby fan. I don't know if any people that watch this stuff have seen the show or not, but the criminal organization in the show is called the Whitefang, and I just genuinely like a lot of their character arcs in the show. So that's a big part of where my tag comes from.
Okay. So yeah, big Ruby fans. Everybody makes mistakes.
Shut the fuck up. Anyone who has known me since like the Smash 4 days knows what my tag used to be, and that is the other reason why it is Whitefang. So like I can keep the WF, but it's not, you know, question mark.
All right. Cool stuff. I actually didn't know it was a Ruby reference. So.
Yeah. I mean, originally it wasn't planned to be, but then I was just like, oh hey, I mean, you know, it works out in that vein. So.
Yeah, I hear you. Come on, just get back. Just get back.
No.
Just get up. Just let me take the stop.
Ah!
So yeah, good stuff.
I'm used to Ridley having an amazing left tag. I wasn't thinking that was gonna hit me.
Oh no, Incineroar's down tilt actually goes like right under the ledge a little bit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's super good. Hey. Oh no, I was gonna come with that down there. So anyway, going from there, one thing I like to really talk about is, you know, a big thing about, you know, Smash and its competitive scene is, you know, results, fuck you, are a big deal. Right. So like, what I want to talk about is I know we're in the middle of a pandemic and locals haven't really been a thing, but like, what I would like to know is what are some like offline or online results that you're actually proud of recently, either recently or just like in general.
Honestly, my entire time that I was in Nebraska was probably like the highlight of my entire Smash career because I learned a lot. I was able to get top 5 multiple seasons, which honestly is better than I was ever expecting when I moved there. Taking sets off people that I had never taken off sets before, both in Smash 4 and in Ultimate. Yeah, I'd say the entirety of my time in Nebraska is definitely a highlight for me. I can't really pinpoint like a specific like, oh, this is like my best tournament. But tournaments like Big House, I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but I also took Nikat to Game 3 last stock last hit, so that was definitely a big like, holy crap, I can go toe to toe with the best of them.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I just I play the game to have fun, so like results don't matter a ton to me.
No, I get you.
Yeah, and I mean results are good if I can get them, but like if not, you know, all I care about is that I had fun that tournament.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah, come on!
Made it. I'm alive, bitch. Ah! Ah! Oh, yep. I was ready for it, but I was so late. You should have actually had that.
I'm so mad.
No! No, come with me! I wasn't ready.
I didn't think you were gonna go for that downward. What the hell?
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna recover with how deep I went, so like.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but yeah, that's really cool. The cat's a very, very solid player. Oh, ah! Ah! So, yeah, the cat's really talented. So yeah, that's actually really dope.
Yeah.
Because I remember recently, Nakat actually had an argument with someone on their stream, and they actually brought you in to talk about the Ridley.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Nakat was streaming. He was playing against some people in an arena, and I guess someone in his stream was like talking like stuff about Ridley, and he was like he didn't think it was correct, so he was like, who should I ask? I know. And then he EDM'd me. He's like, hey, I'm arguing with someone about Ridley. Come into my stream and tell him he's wrong.
I think if that doesn't confirm to you that you are at least a high level player, I don't know what is. Like,
I've known. I mean, literally playing this game, like all I asked for when I like started playing, and I knew that Ridley was gonna be in the game, because Ridley was my most wanted character for this game since I was like 7. Ever since this game came out, just knowing that I'm like one of the people that people are like, oh yeah, he's a top level Ridley, like that alone makes me happy to play this game. Because before in Smash 4, like I didn't really make a name for myself. It felt like, because I played 2 characters that were pretty common. I played Mewtwo and Fox in Smash 4, so it wasn't like a super big deal if I beat anybody, or I guess I didn't really even beat anybody else. But now I'm playing a character that I love. He's super fun, and I've been able to beat people who I wasn't able to beat before with this character. So I've definitely made my identity around this character.
Sure. Just real quick too, not to ruin the flow or anything, but if you could just speak up just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, cool. But yeah, no, that's actually really dope. So were you around for Melee? Like, were you playing?
I was not playing competitive Melee. I watched a lot because I wanted to get into it, but I was just like, I'm not good enough to do this. I get that. I'll leave it to the top players to do that for me.
The point I ask is because I remember in the opening for Melee, you get that one little scene with with Ridley popping out, and you're just kind of like, whoa, is he in this game? And then unfortunately,
he wasn't.
Because it just looked like he was gonna be in it,
And then Brawl was the same way, because like they had Ridley as like a boss, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
I want him as my character, please.
I get that. Yeah, no, I remember because I remember a lot of the jokes for Ridley and stuff like that. Is he was in the group of the Never Evers for the longest time, which were what is it? It was like. It was Banjo, K. Rool, and like Ridley, and now we've got all 3 of them. Like it's kind of crazy, yeah. Which kind of means like it's just a matter of time till Gino becomes a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly wouldn't be opposed to Gino. I think Gino would be a pretty cool addition.
I mean, just to get him like into the game, just get it out of the way,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, I'm happy you got Ridley. I remember when they first showed Ridley, I was excited just because like Ridley's always been like such a really cool and iconic character, and just to get more like Metroid representation is just sick.
Dude, I kid you not when I say that I literally like started crying when when he got announced. Something I've been waiting for 12 years. It's just like crazy to actually see it come true.
Did he get announced the day when they did the Everybody Is Here thing?
No, actually yes, yeah, no. Ridley was announced right after they did Everybody's Here, so like I was already on the hype train for all of the characters like Snake coming back and Wolf coming back, and I was like, holy crap, how could this get any better? And then Ridley showed up.
Ridley, yeah, yeah, it was definitely a really cool day. All right, I'm just gonna have you. Oh wait, no! Oh, I thought I had to jump. Everything sucks. You just really just do that on my video?
No.
That's crazy. That was supposed to be a side B. That's crazy. I can't believe it.
That was why I did that.
Here we go. You're not gonna get me. Yeah, don't put that side B out there. Only one side B. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, so yeah, that's really dope though. So I want to get into the next part of this, which I think is very important for a lot of players in general. But like, I want to talk about your gameplay and your style in general. So like, while you're playing, like what are you comfortable with? Like what are your go-tos when you're actually playing against people you don't know? Like again, what is your go-to? And just like what is your full game plan? I guess is what I'm really trying to get through. But I'm just trying to make it as like lengthy as possible.
So it does obviously vary based on matchup. But a lot of my game plan revolves around doing a lot of waiting, waiting to see like what people are gonna do when I throw out certain options. Like if I down tilt someone's shield, are they gonna try and rush me? Or are they gonna like back up? If I know they're gonna back up, I'll like rush after them, or I'll start rushing after them more often if that becomes like a common habit. If they just kind of run at me, then I can just shield and then punish like usual.
Yeah.
But a lot of my game plan, other than that, kind of revolves around me playing patient enough to get them to the ledge. Because as soon as I get you to the ledge, I can just kind of do whatever I feel like doing.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something I've noticed playing against you. Is your ledge trapping and punishing from there is on a whole nother level from anybody else I've played.
It's definitely what I've taken the most pride in with my gameplay in, because anybody I've asked to like the best part of my game plan is it's always my ledge trapping.
Right, and I completely agree.
And that's just because this game has set up Ridley to have an incredible kit on the ledge. Nair, being a move that can cover pretty much every single option if I time it correctly. F tilt being an excellent two-framing option that can also kill. Down tilt also doing the same thing, but not really being able to kill, just kind of setting up for a better ledge trap situation. Up smash being just a dumb move.
Oh, right.
Yeah, up smash, depending on character, can I don't know how many people know like a ton about Ridley, but up smash can actually catch roll behind get up on some characters. Like I did it earlier in a game on Town and City. I caught you rolling.
Yeah.
Up smash. And that alone, when I figured that out, I was like, holy crap, this character is completely different than I thought they were. I was gonna say I didn't think you'd come back from that.
I think I already used my side B, so that's why
yeah.
for that.
But yeah, I mean, literally, my entire game plan is just centered around being at ledge.
Oh, I didn't get it. It's bullshit. I hate this game.
Did I catch your jump at some point? I didn't think.
I don't know. I think I just panicked, to be honest.
that's understandable.
I mean, I am just a mostly average Smash player, so I just do some cool shit here and there.
Yeah. Along with like my neutral though, my neutral involves a lot of like poking. So I'll do a lot of like feeling out with like down tilts and F tilts and nair and stuff like that, and just kind of see like how you'll react in disadvantage. See, like right there, I probably should have just assumed you were gonna do that and probably just waited.
Probably, but nobody expects it. Now die.
Ow. I died for that, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
See that time I waited for it because I knew it was coming.
Oh, I got the Gimmer there. Didn't even want it. Yeah, that's fair. I shouldn't be side being willy-nilly on the stage like that. But yeah, no, I totally see that in your gameplay. It's definitely something where you shine the most, 100%. So from there, like, so definitely we went over the fact that ledge trapping is probably your biggest strength and like the punishing that the punishments that you can put out through that. But like, what do you think your biggest weaknesses are?
I definitely think my biggest weakness, I mean, it obviously doesn't help that I'm playing, the biggest character in the game. Yeah. But my biggest weakness is definitely my disadvantage. I panic a lot in some situations. I've definitely gotten better at it, but sometimes when I autopilot on accident, I'll end up. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, get out of here.
I wanted that so bad. Sometimes when I'm autopiloting, I'll end up just kind of panicking or dodging in like every situation. And that's probably my biggest flaw. I'll usually, whenever I'm autopiloting, I'll always pick like one option to like try and escape disadvantage. and then I'll use it, and then usually I get called out for it pretty well.
Oh, I knew it was coming too. I had your ass. I had it.
No. You can go away. Yeah, I thought so.
But yeah, no, I can relate with the panic options. I play Incineroar, so like sometimes you get to a point where, hey, you know what? I'm gonna struggle here.
Yeah, I think it mostly comes with disadvantage on stage. I think my disadvantage off stage is pretty good, except when I get into the habit of jump airing off ledge too often. But I think Ridley alone. Oh, you really talking about me? Ridley by himself has like an excellent like kit to get off ledge.
Yeah.
His up air being able to hit underneath the stage. He has a really good ledge hang for no reason. And then obviously jump nair being just a stupid option that I can just abuse sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't gonna get through that one. But yeah, no, Ridley obviously has weaknesses, but like he's one of those characters though that like he's got strengths that I think justify some of his weaknesses. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I mean, anybody you talk to will. Pretty much anybody you talk to is going to have a different opinion on Ridley. I've seen people put him as low as like low tier, like bottom 15. I've seen people put him as high as like high end of high tier, and I'm like, those people are fucking stupid. there's no way this character is high tier. Like, he's good, but he's not that good.
Eh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna No, why did I spot dodge? No.
I really wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I was that low.
See, and when I'm talking about disadvantage, that's another like reason why I feel like I'm pretty good like at offstage disadvantage, because I've become acquainted with any single time someone wants to run off and try to edgeguard me in any capacity, I will just jump it back at them. It happens so often, and it's so fun every single time.
I mean, hey, if you've got the tools to do it, you may as well, you know. But thanks for going over that. So like outside of that, I want to kind of get back to some of your results and stuff like that. Like I know we talked about how you went to game 3 last hit winning the cat and stuff like that. But outside of just kind of results, are there any moments within the Smash community that really stick out to you as a player or just like a spectator?
Oh jeez. Well, I can tell you my favorite set to like watch, like watch back is definitely Genesis 7. It was Mars and Leo Grand Finals where Mars just kind of manhandled Leo. Like that is like top like peak. That is peak Ultimate in my eyes. I think that is what Ultimate is like. That is when Ultimate is at its best.
For sure. No, I agree, because I remember I disappeared. Like I was like, okay, you know, I don't really feel like watching the grand finals. I'll come back to it in a little bit. And all of a sudden, like I tuned back in after like 10 minutes, and they're on game 3, and Mars is like all over the place. Like there's nothing that like Leo could do to stop him. And like the whole set ended in 15 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, for that being like what it was is like the craziest thing ever.
Oh, I knew you were gonna do it too.
Yeah, I was a little scared. I saw the charge for the forward smash. Oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I parried this. No big deal.
So what about like any personal moments that really stick out for you? Like
outside of that, as far as like in-person experience, Smash and Splash 5, despite the problems that it had, was one of my favorite like just hanging out with friends times. I got to see a bunch of friends from other regions. I got to actually, you know, do pretty well for myself because I was able to. I don't know how much of Smash and Splash 5 you watched, but I actually got to play on stream against Ned from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And I actually took him to last stock, last hit, both games that he won. Unfortunately, it was a 2-0, so I didn't really get to take a game, but it was definitely still a cool experience to see how far I was already. And that, and mind you, that was pre-patch Ridley. Like that was before Ridley got like all of his buffs that he has now.
I was kind of hoping I'd just like throw you into the blast zone in general.
Yeah, well, you didn't. Now you're dead.
Oh. Yep.
Bye.
I just wanted to do cool stuff. Why'd you got to do this to me?
Because I don't like fun. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anybody who plays against me will tell you that I'm like the least fun person to play against sometimes.
I mean, sometimes I get it, but like playing against better people in general should always just kind of be a good time, because like it just allows you to learn things. Like, so I saw somebody put it best. I forgot who said it. It was on Twitter a while ago. Well, playing against better people is for learning how to change mistakes, bad habits, and learning neutral. And then playing against people who are worse than you is where you need to be practicing your combos and stuff like that.
Right. You should. I've always heard the idea that you should have, in like your close circle of friends, you should have one person who will absolutely destroy you, one person who you go even with, and one person who you can like destroy. Mm-hmm. That will give you like the perfect setup to get as much like practice for all of your attributes.
How did I not grab you? What? Yeah. Oh,
see,
what?
I was expecting that the first time.
I'm actually surprised you got the air dodge. It's like the window's so much shorter now online. It's ridiculous.
Oh god. Nope.
Nope. We'll go ahead and send you up that way.
No, you were supposed to land behind me. God damn it. No. Fuck!
Oh, that was really close. Kind of scary. Well, that clip you really?
I guess it did.
What the hell?
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that with Incineroar.
I think you're dead.
Oh, I wanted to use the fireball. That's fine.
Nope.
Well, let's send you back out that way. Sound good?
I think I'll come back.
Okay. Ah!
Yeah, I'll follow up off my missed skewers. Oh shit! That killed me! Why did that kill me?
Strong hit in there. It's actually really good. That's the thing about Incineroar, is like he's got a lot of good moves. He just sucks at recovering and can't move. Like his tilts are amazing. His aerials are all really good.
I feel that to an extent.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see that with really. You just have to move.
I grabbed you out of your neutral. How did I do that?
I'm not invincible or ungrabbable or intangible or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm just annoying.
I grabbed your toes.
Oh, I didn't want to turn around. Yeah, I don't think so, but.
Didn't think I did those. I was waiting. I kept trying to time it because I would have gotten it. Oh. Yeah. Not that though. Nope. Nope. Nope.
No way! Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, so we kind of went over everything about you as a player that I think I really want to touch on. But like, I guess at this point, it's kind of like I want to try and figure out more from Whitefang as the person. So like, is there any topics that you would like to discuss in general? Things that like are important to you, matter to you, or just anything in general?
I don't know. What about you?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure.
I am open to whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna push the conversation, but like, what are some things that you like? You know, we've talked about Ruby. Like, is there any like things in general about the Smash community you'd like to talk about, or this is for you to kind of like push any sort of like message you want or whatever.
I mean, if we want to talk about the Smash community still, we can definitely talk about what's been going on lately.
Yeah, for sure.
That I feel like that could still be talked about to an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
How are you feeling about the whole thing?
I think it's something that, like a lot of people have mentioned, it's something that we all kind of knew was there a little bit, but not to the extent that we're seeing, right? So like, it definitely sucks to see some of these, these big names that we looked up to for so long to get hit. But like at the same time, it's so necessary at this point. Like, I mean, it's always necessary, but like it's just, I don't know. It's just good to kind of like finally get something going, you know?
I mean, I'll be the first to say that one of the people who was outed and ended up leaving was one of my favorite players, like of all time. And seeing that literally just kind of crushed me, and I didn't really know how to feel at the time. But I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean, it's not a conversation that people like having, obviously.
Right.
It's not fun. It's not Smash. That's really the big part about it. It's not Smash. People don't want to talk about something that's not Smash in Smash community. But I mean, it's something that has to be addressed. It's an issue, not just in the community, but in life in general. And if we can do anything we can in this community to snuff out anyone who would try to do such a thing, it'll be for the better.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. But that's fine. Get out of here.
I wanted to time that. It killed me. Wait.
Yeah, Tsunora's got a good dash attack. And also a good jumping into up air. Now see, here's the thing, right? So like, I feel like I'm trying to push for more time. And I think what the big problem is because Eric talks so much, I just figured that everything needed to be like 50 minutes. So like, cause right now we're sitting at about 26 minutes, which is fine. Like I'm all for having shorter episodes. But yeah, having Eric as the first episode, I'm like, wow, I think everything's got to be this long.
I don't think it has to be cut to a specific time. I think it just depends on how fast you get through topics and how much people want to talk. I don't think it needs to be a designated period of time.
For sure. But yeah, that's definitely something I've been looking at, because like Ian could talk too, so that wasn't too bad. And I'm like, okay, he's a little shorter, about like a good 15 minutes or so, you know, not a big deal. And then you're like at 26, I'm just like, damn, these guys talk.
Yeah, Eric likes to talk a lot.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I think I pretty much got through everything that I kind of wanted to talk about. There's not really much to touch on. I mean, unless you just want to get a couple other games in with a couple other characters, there's really nothing else to talk about.
I'll keep playing Minigame.
Okay, we'll get a couple more in, and then we'll wrap it up from there. Just to get a bit more focused gameplay, you know.
Is this the part where I plug myself?
We'll do that. We'll do it at the very end, yeah. But right now, let's get a couple of like serious games in there. You know, with a little casual trash talk. But let's see where Whitefang truly stands compared to the immortal, wonderful Skiff. Okay. Well, this was a mistake.
that backer would have been clean if you got that. I'm upset.
Yeah, I'm trying now too. Just remember that. Ah!
Where's that dental? Alright, Field, grab that.
Boom.
Oh wow. Usually I can count on down smash for being stupid big.
Yeah. That's stuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a neutral B there.
Same.
Well, alright. Fair enough, I guess.
Ah, good forward tilt.
There we go. That's the forward tilt one. No! try to do it again.
Oh, I wanted the shield.
I was like, I gotta do something. I can't just sit here. Yeah. Oh, I had to jump. No. No!
So yeah, as soon as we start playing seriously, as you can see, I am the superior player. I'm just glad I finally got a win. Jeez.
Only took you till the end of the video.
Oh man. Well, before I messed up my the interview I had with Raven King,
Yeah.
like I could tell how good of a player he is, right? And he was probably taking it like a little casually, right? A lot more casual than I was. But man, playing against you is impressive.
I have that effect on it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little rough. No, we're just gonna keep spinning. Ha 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 ha. Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that. I love that forward smash.
Dude, I have made it. I have made a name for myself off that forward smash.
Yeah, worth.
That is also one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it was worth it for me though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
It wasn't. Please stop.
Please leave me alone. Oh, I'm trying to
I just took one game, please. Ooh. Yeah, don't try that again.
Oh, how? Okay, but how? Okay, but what if though? What if?
Well, what is it? Can it? It doesn't crumple in air, obviously, but what does it do?
Nah. I mean, I can show you if you want me to.
All right.
So just like, just like stand on like the platform like right here,
Okay. Okay.
like at the very ledge.
But like, I mean, like when I'm in the air, though.
Oh. Oh. Okay. There's not really a good way to do this. Yeah, you have to like jump at the same time as well.
Okay. 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 Cool. 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 All right. So you jump twice, and then I'll jump into it.
Yeah.
Oh, you jump twice. There you go. There you go.
What?
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so.
All right. Anyway, so you do like a weird. Oh.
I was at like 234.
You do like it does like this weird animation where you kind of just like slowly fly away.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, on the ground it does the crumple effect.
All right. So we'll get one more game in here because it is 1-1 at this point.
Okay.
We're not. The rest of the games were they were interview games. They didn't count. So I'm going to make my mark and make my stand right here.
Oh, we got Battlefield again.
This sucks. I do not want Battlefield. Oh, I thought I was facing the wrong way. Ah, stop it! Oh. A word?
A worm?
Oh, good. Good dodge. Good dodge.
Bye.
I just don't want to be on ledge anymore.
Oh, I might have just screwed myself.
Oh, just like that.
I'm so upset.
I'm so good.
No, I'm taking so much damage for
Oh
that.
my god! Oh my god!
Alright. Oh shit.
That's right. No, 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 I'm sorry. I'm doing so well. Uh-oh. Here it comes. The spin cycle. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over to this other ledge instead.
Like a downer.
I wanted to go for it, but it was a weird angle.
Bye.
No jump.
Alright.
Uh-oh, all of a sudden, it's looking a little grim for our hero.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how that did me.
Oh, the fucking platform! No! No! I'm fine.
No! Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't care.
Grab me?
I don't care. Oh, I fucked it up.
I'm not gonna wave from the ledge.
Ah! Hey, bro, can you stop?
No.
Hey. Hey. No! No! It was also perfect!
I told you I'd bring it back.
Oh, I played like shit. I got so nervous. Oh, that was such a good start, though. I'm just gonna clip out the end of this, and then we're just gonna cut right to the ending.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna paste the
No.
the victory screen from the one game I took.
Yeah, it was me. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, guys, I won. Like those, like the Twitter memes where like the person gets comboed, but then they put their victory screen on the front. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up there, though. Again, thank you so much. This is Bravo Esports Whitefang, right? Bravo Whitefang.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So give a big shout out to Bravo. J
Yeah, shout out to J-Brav, my fucking homie. He is the nicest dude I think anyone will ever meet in their entire life. And the fact that he was willing to give me the opportunity to be a part of his team was just kind of mind-blowing to me. So I'm really excited to do more with him once tournaments start up for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's, again, yeah, a second big shout out just because during this pandemic in general, the one consistent thing that I think the North Dakota and South Dakota scenes have had is through his stream. So, yeah, big shout out to J-Brav, big homie.
You can find his stream at twitch.tv/Bravo Esports. I don't know how often the weeklies start, but whenever he pops up, I would definitely recommend watching. Lots of good talent that a lot of people don't get to see. So
for sure. So yeah, any final words, final plugs you want to make for yourself?
If you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is @WhiteFangSSBU. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it is the exact same. Thank you, anybody who has been supporting me through my recent changes that I've been having for myself. As some of you know, I just recently came out as trans, and that has been a big step forward for me personally. And anybody who's been following behind me is just amazing to me, and I just want to thank all of you for that.
Right, for sure. And again, I'm super proud of you for being able to come to terms with that, and I'm honestly happy that everything worked out for you as well.
Thank you.
Again, if you guys want to follow Whitefang, you can find her information in the bio for the video below, all that good stuff. You'll find a couple other pieces of information there as well, but definitely her Twitch. You want to throw your Twitch in there too?
I already did.
Okay, cool. I probably blanked out for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, my Twitch is the exact same as my Twitter. So
okay,
you'll find it easily.
Good stuff. So yeah, once again, thank you, Whitefang, for coming out here. This is the number 7 in Nebraska, soon to be, at least top 3 South Dakota. So, but yeah, thanks for coming on here.
Thank you
help me kind of grow my platform in general. I mean, that means a lot. So, again, everybody else, hey, take it easy and be good to each other, buds.
Bye, everyone.